Hello beautiful souls. So through this video, I want to introduce you to the book I've just written, and its title is Delulu Desires Within. So it's a book about obsession, the obsession we have with our love interest or a person. So yeah, that's what all this book is about, the delusional, the obsession we have with another person. Now, let's first talk about how this book came into form. So, what happened is that I was just listening to some artists, and then I read few comments. I always read comments. So, I was reading this comment, and then I came across some comment, and I don't exactly remember what it was, but something on the lines like they were saying that that artist, they were appreciating that artist in simple words. And then there was the reply to that, which was like Delulu is spotted, and I was like, what is Delulu? I didn't know what Delulu really means. So I searched it, and it was like someone who is delusional, right? So I've become very curious for this, and then I searched for that artist, and I searched for everything around this thing, and then I came across a trail of series where where there were mostly girls, right? So there were a lot of girls who were obsessed with some artist, and they wish that they can have that artist as their partner, as their lover, their boyfriend, or their future partner, their husband. Yeah. So and then I came across this series of trails, and apart from that, I also came across few videos which were like mocking them, which were like making fun of them for having these beliefs and all these things. And going through all these things, I was like, if I were at their place, if I were obsessed with someone, if some artist, then will I be able to take those mocking, to take those dumping of facts on me in a positive way? And the simple answer for that was no, I would not have taken in a positive way. If I were at that age and I have certain obsession, then I would have thought that maybe that person is jealous with me, or maybe they does not wish good for me, or they don't know what I'm experiencing, and that's why they are saying all these things. So these were the things, and again, I read all these things in the comments as well, because there were girls who were saying that way, and I realized that mocking and doing all this thing is not going to serve anybody. But I knew that it was really toxic thing, so I knew that I'm going to stay away from all these things. But then one day when I was working on this V affirmation video, I was sitting to do the editing, and then this script was coming in my head. So I thought that let's write it down. So I wrote it down, and then that series is converted into this book, which is Delulu Desires Within. So yeah, that is how this book came into form. So now, as you know that how this book came into form, I want to give you a reason that why should you read this book. So in this book, I tried to find the steps or the things which can help them to get over that delusion, to get over that obsession with those person, and to accept that that not every person is supposed to be our partner in this life. So yeah, I tried to convey that message through that book, and I tried to have this step by step guide for all these things. And I also shared an example of me, because again, I have been to that edge. I have been through those obsession as well. So yeah, there was a time when I was also obsessed with few people. So I try to include that example also, that there was time when I was also obsessed with some person, and then as life proceed, I realized that it was not best for me, and it's good that I can come out of this obsession, and because if I was not, then that would not have gone in a good way for me. And that's what I believe, that I'm not saying that what they're what they or what you are believing is false or anything in this way book. I just want to I just want to say that if you want to come out of that obsession, then there is a way for you to do it, and there are certain steps, there are certain things which you can do to come out of it. And again, I mean, if you want to be in that zone, if you want to be in your obsession and all these things, and you think that that's how you want to proceed in your life, then that's completely fine. I'm not trying to mock you, or I'm not trying to just repeat what is happening across that, mocking and judging and all these things. I'm not trying to mock or judge anybody in this video, in this book. Anyway, I'm just trying to help whoever I can through this book, because as I said, I have been in that edge, right? I have gone through all these things. So I know what mentality we have when we are in this edge, and and it's not easy to come across of this, because at that time we think that love, partnership are the only thing which are our escape. So I understand all these things, right? So I've tried my best to provide something through this video, which through this book, so that it can help somebody. And that's the only purpose I have with this book, to be honest. So yeah, I will be sharing one chapter with you, which is, I'm just going to share a chapter where I just want to tell you that it's okay. So yeah, let's read that chapter. It's okay. Chapter name, it's okay. Let's start with a little pampering. So you might have heard people tell you, get over it, you will ruin yourself, you should wake up from your dream, and all other wisdom worthy words. But here, I want to tell you, it's okay. It's okay to have these beliefs, these fantasies. It's okay to get obsessed. It's okay to want something good. It's okay to desire for something new. It's okay to desire to have the best thing for yourself. It's okay to like someone. It's okay to love someone. It's okay to have a desire. It's okay for you to be in imaginary world. It's okay. It's okay if you believe you are somebody's twin flame or soulmate or any other. It's okay. Everything you felt and believed till now is okay. Till now, if any time somebody told you it's not okay, leave it in here and know it's okay. If you have been blamed, put that down now. Don't proceed with guilt, regret, or sadness. We all go through these phases in life, and it does not mean that we are wrong. It just means we are human. We are human to get influenced. I understand it feels good in here. It feels belonged, a warm blanket of comfort, and leaving it feels like we will be frozen to death. And it's okay. Take your time. The problem is not that we are in fantasy. The problem is we are made to feel ashamed for being in these fantasies. In this space, I'm telling you, your fantasies are not something you need to be ashamed of. If you really get into your fantasy, you will realize a lot more things about yourself than normally you can. So don't feel ashamed at all. I know these things trigger, this truth trigger, and if you approach them with a feeling of being ashamed, you will get nothing good out of it. So leave what others told you till now and listen here. Any reason you have is not bad. It's okay to crave things, to crave experience. It's really okay to recognize that if you get into feeling ashamed cycle, you will not be able to lead to the truth. So don't feel ashamed for feeling or craving anything. It's okay. So yes, I hope you find something useful from this book, and if you can, if you can follow those methods, and you can literally get out of your obsession, and you can learn from what is in you which is making you obsessed with things, because as you will read this book, you will realize that uh, every obsession, every delusion is a signal that we want something which we don't have in our life. And what are the reasons which are making us to run behind those experiences, to run behind those people? There are always reasons for that. And if we really dive into those reasons, if we really dive into the cause of all these things, then we will get to know a lot more about ourselves than we normally will. So all these experiences, the so-called negative experiences, are always our guiding light to know more about ourselves, to go more deeper in our own truth, and to go more deeper in our truth and realize that what we really crave in life, what we really want in our life, and what direction we are going in our life, and you know everything about us. Like, we get to know a lot more things about us. So I hope you use this video. I hope you use this book and it helps somebody, like even one person. I would really be glad. So yeah, I hope it finds the person who get help from it, who can get help from it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm repeating again. Sorry. But yeah. So yeah, I will share the link of the book in the description or in the comment section, so you can read that book if you feel called to. Yeah. So yeah, if you think that it can help you in some way, then please read that book and use that, because just reading will not work. You have to get into the practice. You have to answer those questions. You have to dive into it and to know what is it, what is the reason, so that you can be helped. The selling book is not the purpose of it. Helping is the purpose. And I channeled this script, I don't think because I had to become a billionaire by it. I think I channeled it because somebody somewhere need to read those words and to get help from those words. So yeah, I hope somebody gets help. So yeah, I'll end it here. Thank you for being here. Hope you go through that book if you feel called to again. So yeah, thank you for being here. Hope to see you in the following videos. Till then, keep exploring, keep learning, keep living. Have a wonderful life. Bye.